Hey, Bohemia with Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart Readings, and today we're going to do a Aries new moon video. Mercury's changed signs, Venus has changed signs, Saturn's changed signs, the sun's getting ready to change signs. It's the day of the equinox, but as a astrologer, I cannot tell you it is exactly the equinox yet because it hasn't actually occurred. We are literally like just a few astrological minutes from the equinox. So perhaps as I'm filming this video, we will go into the exact spring equinox energies. And then we have moon in Pisces, we'll have sun catching up in Aries, and wham bam, a new moon. So if you don't know, when it's a new moon phase, you will know that the zodiac signs of the sun and moon are the same. So a new moon happens when sun and moon are in the same sign. Full moon happens when sun and moon are in opposite signs. Half moon happens when sun and moon are in square signs. So that will help you. If you know your zodiac signs, you can learn your moon phases. And if you know your moon phases, you can start figuring out what the zodiac signs are by knowing that. So I always teach my astro students that hack. Some are like, what did you just say? Okay, we have three options here. Lips, Luminaries, and Tambourine from the Paparian Oracle here. Go ahead and pick one of these, and I'll see you on your timestamp for your Aries new moon reads. All right, for those who chose Lips, let's go ahead and see your Aries new moon messages. We'll get some tarot, some oracle, some charms. Let's see, Aries new moon. Already have one jumping out. Agent of Arms here. So we have Knight of Wands energy. So y'all are going to be getting a motorcycle. Okay, you're going on a ride. Definitely Aries love that. Aries folks tend to be, the fast and furious crowd for sure. So you guys could be going on some adventurous trips. You could be souping up your vehicles, this kind of thing, trying to get out of town, get out of Dodge. You could be blazing through different situations with a lot of gusto, with a lot of flair, a lot of noise, a lot of bravado going on. Okay, you say, you hop in the party just to show off, rev your engine, and go to the next place. As Aries Mariah Carey said, it's time to migrate. All right, so you guys have this kind of energy around. You also have the Executive of Zent, which is the quaint of this deck. So it looks like y'all are going to be quainty over here. You're going to be getting a lot of money coming in. This is interesting too. Now, some of you it's going to be for love or for money with this new moon energy. It's almost like new moon's looking at you like, are you going to manifest money? Are you going to manifest love? What you going to use me for? It does seem here that you do need to pick a focus with your energy right now. It might be a tough juggle to try to focus on work and, fixing your boo or whatever it is. Some of you, there's some concerns here. It's almost like the house starts falling apart when they start focusing on each other too much. But if this person focuses on their career and stuff a bit more, then like things come together better. So it is a time that it is good for you to focus on your own individual goals. That's what Aries is. It's the sign of the self. It doesn't look like it's a negative thing. It'll really help you out, get your plans right. This person doing some online finances, things of that nature, y'all. Watch smoking up too much. We got Mars in Gemini, which is already harsh on the lungs. It's a little difficult for people if they're tend to be smokers of whatever genre that they smoke, okay? But especially if it's something that's not healthy that you're really, puffing on here. This does say to watch your health because Aries season is gonna, give us more restlessness, more short tempers, annoyances, those kind of things. And those are usually reasons why people light up. So keep that in mind. We do have that message here. But it's kind of like your Mars energy, Aries season energy, Aries new moon energy wants to take you into like going after your dreams regardless, like not really even trying to have someone in the passenger seat. They grabbed a motorcycle specifically so that they could go themselves and get their career and their health and their finances together. But then Venus is in Taurus and we have this Taurus energy here, and that energy kind of wants to be like, oh, but what about being cuddly with somebody? What about trying to nest just like really quickly and this kind of thing. So Aries new moon is kind of not at odds, I would say, with the Venusian energy, but it's just like, okay, do we need to do all that? Like, do we have to put everything on pause to be with this person? The Hermit card. All right, now during Aries season, the counterpart moon of this Aries new moon is going to be the Libra full moon in 2 weeks. So I was talking about the moon phases at the beginning of the video. We have Aries new moon, sun and moon the same sign. Then we have a week of a half moon, week of a full moon, week of a half moon, week of a new moon. That's how the cycle goes. So every 2 weeks we got a new moon or a full moon, right? So the full moon time is usually with Libra full moon, the time of year people decide, should I be single or not? Because we're in Aries season and we're releasing things of Libra partnerships. So for you guys, it looks like you're already going towards, I need to prioritize myself, not other. Like, I need to think like a single person, even if I'm in a connection, because it helps strengthen us as a whole anyways. If I think about me and my plans, it helps you financially. It helps you move forward. It helps you guys go on that vacation. It helps you go on that trip. Somehow you prioritizing yourself and thinking as kind of the brains of the operation, or as that single person, you finally get to show your wisdom, your skill, and what you want. And it keeps you away from this like poverty energy here with this Five of Pentacles, where they're like, oh, see, look, we're so close, but now everything in our life fell apart. Okay, so that's just a really big thing for this group. Let's go ahead and get some oracle here. Since you chose the lips, I got the love kiss. Okay, let's go ahead. Now I'm like, maybe I should get a different one. But this deck's good for all different topics. Okay, obvious signs. Yeah, it's very obvious here. I think that you guys will be leaving your mark in a way that really stands out to others with this Aries energy. It's bold strokes with Aries new moon, and I feel like Aries is going to help you do that. So if you've been really needing to catch someone's attention, you've really been needing to like have that eye on your career, on your work or something, and in your love life, like you will get attention and feedback there, but it's just saying watch how you prioritize things again. Okay, because also here I feel like if you get this romantic person, but then you don't take care of yourself in your individual life, it could be where you guys end up resenting each other. And then this person's like, wait, like, I feel like I got fool's gold. I thought you were like really successful and stuff. Like, what happened? So don't fall into the trap. Taurus is a sign like it's very complacent when they get in relationships and they let themselves go and stuff. And then it's like real quick, it's going to be like, wait, I thought we were bodies of the year or whatever, but now you just don't even take care of yourself. Like, like this kind of thing, okay? So anyways, it's saying things are going to be big, bold, and obvious. Everything you do, all the moves you make have a spotlight on them with this new moon in Aries. So it's really requesting that you be aware of that. Now, some of you with friendships, we do have this Hermit card trying to bring wisdom and needing even time away from friendships a little bit. So keep that in mind. You might have to take a big break, okay? It could be that some of your friends keep you in fear for whatever reason. It can be like that. You know, it can be hardest to grow around those we love the most sometimes. And that could be why, even though it might feel nerve-wracking, a little fearful, that we feel like, oh no, I'm breaking up with my boo or my friends because I have to be independent. That's not what it actually means, but it can just feel like that. And sometimes our loved ones, especially if they're carrying Taurus energy like this, right, they can feel that way. They're like, wait, why are you being the Knight of Wands? Where are you going? Why are you thinking for yourself? Wait, we're scared of that. And then you might think, wait, actually, I'm not scared of that. You're scared of that. And now that I think about it, I need to free myself and try some new things. So this is how Aries new moon is trying to encourage you, make you bold, make you back up what you've been saying that you want to do, and sending you these obvious signs. We got money on the table. You guys got, look at all this talk. All right, even when the gates of the rich are closed, the gates of abundance are never closed. This card loves divine rebels. It comes out on the channel all the time. We have don't slip in all the toxic, okay? You're trying to peel out here on your motorcycle. You don't want to slip in anything toxic on the way. And that's why it's saying don't listen to other people's fears, even if you love them so much. That's your favorite cousin, okay? Your favorite. But they're afraid of traveling and you're not. That kind of thing, right? Goals are in the way. So this is where we can have the wrong goals. So your ancestors want to channel and talk to you about also with this Aries new moon making things very obvious for you, some things that you thought were goals that actually weren't goals, and then you don't have to waste your time. And that's what this executive of Zent, this executive of coin is here to do, to say, you know what, actually we're not making money in this sector over here like we think is such a goal. Maybe it's even on trend for everyone else, but our energy's not hitting, our market's not hitting over there, so let's go and do this over here instead. Your ancestors are really trying to call in and communicate with you about that. Wow, you got fake fears again with why so fearful. Wow, and some of you it's hexes. It says hexes and hoes is the fancy way. So you guys could be afraid about these haters, you know, these backstabbers, these talker smackers, lip smackers, okay, whoever they are. And they're saying this is not a thing. We don't need to worry about these people. Like Aries new moon's really done with them. Trying to say this is what's toxic. It's almost like what I'm seeing is like, let's say a street light comes on and you're on the motorcycle, you're driving on the road. There's a pothole here. There's something to slip in here. Here's an ice puddle here. And the Aries new moon is making all of it very obvious. It's a very bright street light that comes on and you just know how to move now, you know, by yourself. And you don't have to have someone on the back of the motorcycle grabbing you saying, oh, I'm afraid of driving. Oh, I'm afraid of this. I'm afraid of that. And throwing you off anymore. Your ancestors are coming in saying, no, let's remove that energy. Now you be in control and you drive down this path that we've lit up so you can see what doesn't work and what does. And you can drive off and get your coin now, boss. So let's go ahead and get some charms and see what charms say for you. All right. Oop. There we go. Charms for this group if you chose the lips pile. It's going to be loud for a minute, okay? Charms for those who chose charms. Those who chose charms. Oops, sorry. Let me move this deck. It's getting in my way. There we go. For those who chose lips. Those who chose lips. See what we have here to start off with. Yes, we got bay leaves as well in our herbal bottle. So you guys, you might want to burn bay leaves. They're protective, they're cleansing, and they have big money energy. They have abundance energy. They have victory energy. They're on the Six of Wands in traditional tarot. The bay laurel around the crown, okay? Let's see what we got here. Is this the wealth one? It is. Wealth and prosperity are in your future. Oh my God, another motorcycle. Y'all, so y'all might be getting on a motorcycle for real. All right, honey calcite, you have a sweetening energy coming through, goddess energy here with water. So if y'all work with Yamaya, for sure, for sure. We have PC. Here you could be getting a new computer. There could be letters P, C, and J could be very significant here. We have ocean, going to the ocean. So this would say whatever are your traditions, who you connect with. Even if you're a baby witch, we have a cute little baby witch. Some of you could be giving birth to a magical child or have a niece or nephew or someone like that coming into the world that you're meant to nurture and connect with, okay? We do have maternal deity here. We do have also with honey calcite, so there could be sister deities that are around you, and they are saying to go and pay tribute to them in the way that you would traditionally. They would be connected with the water, and they're going to help you. They're going to help bless your life and bring in good energy. Definitely, if you already connect traditionally with Orisha, this would be Yamaya no Shun, because we have honey and 5, we have watermelon, we got the water, everything like that, okay? We have, yes, letter J, P, and C. And I feel like you have good energy for travel moving forward, getting out, being more adventurous. It is a little solo. It's solo. So you might suddenly have where someone says, hey, come travel and meet me or something like this. Or you just decide, I want to get away. I'm just going to buy a ticket somewhere. We have generosity coming from others. We do have a Leo. So you could be connecting with a Leo. We actually have Leo energy here. Could be a Leo who has a J, a P, or a C in their name, who you'll either do business with, make money with. Maybe that's where children come into play. Or there could be something here with them like contacting you or something of this nature. Maybe they'll just be the one who ignites this desire to travel somewhere. Maybe you'll hear them say, you'll say, oh, P said that they had traveled to such and such. I should go. I should hop on. There's a bus. It's like 2 hours to get there and I can just go relax and explore or something. So it could be something like this where it's a bit of like a vertex moment. Where there is some kind of exciting moment. You guys could also be getting your flowers, because I just looked down and there's a flower sticker on me. This is the crown chakra energy blooming and blossoming, and this is the energy of someone giving you your flowers. So I do feel like the spiritual world also is giving you a lot of attention at this time and saying, come and connect with us, just like your ancestors were trying to call earlier. We have your deity saying, hey, come and connect with us and connect with us in the traditional ways at our traditional sites, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for group 1, lips, okay? Like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye. Hey, those who chose the Luminaries pile, let's go ahead and see here. What messages do we have? New Moon in Aries for those who chose the Luminaries. New Moon in Aries. New Moon and Aries messages here inside advice 3. New Moon and Aries. I saw a card flip over. Let's see. Oh, it did. We have a few of them. Okay, okay. I see Leo already. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. We have this Queen of Wands vibe. There's this visuals here, virtual reality being plugged in. You're very susceptible to what you're watching, what you're viewing. Some of you are gamers, or you could get into something with gaming. Some of you have never been into that before, but you might really surprise yourself and have a knack for it, or like do well on a platform maybe that in your mind you had thought of it only as like a gaming platform, but you see there's other uses for it. Yeah, this is like an athlete, but this is showing me kind of like a virtual gamer. So there could be something major with this pile about this. Aries is competitive and sporty and things like that. So there could be here where you're getting your game like mindset on, where you're stepping out of being afraid to compete. I feel like with Strength Reverse, we're not villainizing the lion anymore. We're looking like, wait, this lion had a point. We should be still. Let me figure out how to turn this upside down and uncage this lion. Like, how do I figure that out here? We got the Luminous Gate number 8. There's an 88. So you guys could have connection with the number 8 for sure. The 8th of April could be significant for you. Oh my gosh, and how strange, this actually says you lose. And I was getting this vibe of like playing a game. It says you lose, continue. So Aries season's gonna push you guys to try and like compete. We have Queen of Wands that is Aries in the cusp of Pisces, which is literally the exact days. I'm filming this on the day that the sun is going from Pisces into Aries for the equinox, okay? So yeah, the Leo moon could also be a big day for you guys during Aries season here. So things that you implement on the Aries new moon, you might see them blossom 8 days later, or on the Leo new moon. Yeah, I feel like here in Games of the Heart, like y'all got to play hardball. Like you have to get out there and compete, period. Ace of Swords, they said true. That's right, Hemi, that's what we're saying. You got to play. You can't be letting all these people be in your mind. You got to cut the cords and you got to figure out how you want to play this game. You need to get it in your favor, period. You need to be more blunt. You need to be more honest. You need to be more ruthless as far as say the truth. Say the truth of what's what. Luminaries, the sun and the moon. So you pick that on a perfect day. Because other people out here are not playing around. Like they're playing for keeps. Look, the Empress reversed. the Queen of Wands, the only person the Queen of Wands really wants to compete with is the Empress. At the same time, the person who can beat the Queen of Wands is the Empress. So here we have the Empress reversed. They're like, you need to just go for what it is you really want and stop worrying about, is the Empress going to beat you? But what about this person? This is not always everyone's advice, but some people are meant to be like competitors, period. And this is what the Aries new moon is bringing into you. Like, do you want what you say that you want right now? Then go and get it. Like, be honest about it. Don't keep saying, oh, I don't want to promote. I don't want to promote. And you want to promote. This Aries new moon is listening to you intently. They're formulating the team who actually wants to be an all-star. So sometimes it might seem humble and cute to be like, oh, not me. You know, I play I'm just for the love of the game when you actually want it, right? And then behind the scenes, you might feel some kind of way. But basically, it's like the way Aries new moon is coming to you is as if they're the all-star player and they're interviewing the team and they're trying to see who actually really is going to put it all out there and really wants to compete and wants to be an all-star too. And people who try to hide it and play it off or whatever, they're going to be like, okay, you're not on my level then, because I'm trying to compete. Like, I don't know what y'all are doing over here. You know, so you actually get more props at this time with this Aries new moon if you say what you really want to spirit, if you say what you really want for others, if you back it up, if you walk in there with your swagger, if you're ready to stop villainizing the sides of yourself that have desires, have wants, have plans, and just admit it to yourself and get the truth. And if you don't like some of them, 5 of Cups, if you feel like that doesn't serve me, I don't like that I'm drawn to certain things, cut it out. Cut it out completely. All right, just like an athlete's like, why do I want this candy so much? Okay, that doesn't help me at all. That really wastes my time because then I gotta work. Okay, let me cut that out then. That's a desire I don't want. But this over here, I like that I have this tenacity to win because I'm a competitor for my career. So that's what I need that. I'm not going to villainize that. Let me turn that up actually for my career. So this is what you guys are doing with Aries new moon. Aries new moon is giving voice to parts of yourself, emotions within yourself, and things that you might not want to acknowledge. And it's saying, why don't you hone them instead. Instead of trying to like be dishonest with yourself, why don't you just say, and that if you've been around an Aries, that's exactly how they are. Okay, the scary Aries are the quiet ones who don't admit their tenacious sides, right? And they try to hide it and bury it. They terrify me because at some point they're gonna explode, and they're gonna be all snapped, y'all. It's not good. But you know, an Aries who they have a healthy understanding of themselves, they will say like, that's how I am. I'm competitive about this. Or, you know, this is what I like, or this is what I'm not interested in this. I don't waste my time with that. They know themselves. So this is encouraging you from this Aries new moon too, okay? Some of you are afraid to say that you want to be this sensual empress and to say, you know, I do admire someone that came before me, right? I might be an up and coming diva, but I do admire this other person as well. And I do have where I have some kind of competition with that energy. So here it's also saying, don't be afraid to ask those who have been successful ahead of you, how do I get like that? How do I get like that? I see something that you're doing, and maybe I feel embarrassed to even admit that I want this desire. Maybe I feel like I can't fulfill getting to that level, or I'm so competitive that I'm not letting myself. So they're like, find the way to hone, like you're sharpening your knife, right? Sharp objects ruled by Aries, Mars. How do I sharpen this knife? Because closed mouths don't get fed. All right, you said, I'm trying to be out here looking sexy, okay? I'm trying to be out here getting my life. You guys also have where you're going to stop villainizing certain parts of yourself that you had deemed not attractive. This could be where people say, I'm not going to shave anymore, or I'm not going to dye my hair anymore, or I'm not going to try to maintain being this weight that doesn't fit my body image. It looks like here you're going to say, look, I'm sexy as a mug. I don't know what these people talk about. Okay, there's a confidence here. All right, and all of this energy and this swagger is going to be radiating in your aura. That's going to be showing, which means people are going to interact with you differently. People might, instead of people you don't even know, I don't even know them, are going to be noticing you. They're going to be noticing, they're going to be having different reactions to you. As you step into your empowerment, it might be a different reaction. Maybe you're like, you notice people use different words to describe you, and some of you are gonna have to get over that. That's what they're telling me. Some of you are gonna have to get over the fact, I'm seeing 222 and now 2222 in the video, that certain people are not gonna be like, oh, you're such a cuddly like little pushover or something. Some of you are afraid of losing that water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Take care of your skin, y'all. Hydrate a lot during Aries season. Some of you are afraid of losing those descriptors of being like kind of the wet blanket, the nicey nice one at all costs or whatever. You're afraid that people are going to say you're not nice if you go after what you want. They're saying get free. It's all good. Like, you can be a good person and still be spicy. Like, people who don't get it, they have an issue with that. And I had to realize that too as a water sign. I put forward a lot more of my fire on my YouTube, just as way of dealing with all the people that interact with you on YouTube, and all the, you know, the shadiness. And it did. The more that I you know, huff and puff, it makes people leave you alone a bit, right? I learned that from Aries. Got a little Aries in my chart. But part of it is when you first start doing that and speaking up for yourself, you have people who try to gaslight you. You have people who try to, you know, make you use negative expressions of your water or of your softness because they want you to stay a doormat. So they'll try to villainize the fire. They'll try to villainize that martial energy. They'll try to villainize your confidence here so that they can put their hands back around your muzzle, and they'll pretend that they're doing it in such a gracious way, like the strength card, right? That lady on the strength card doesn't sit right with me in the traditional tarot. I'm like, lady, who is you? Why are your hands around this lion's mouth? Like, why? Like, go, where did you come from? Why are you shushing this lion? Right? And acting like you're so like politically correct about it or something. Like, what is going on? Like, so some of you, that's what you're doing. You're that lion who needs to like shake the flies off of you, okay, and not let it get you. And people, and some people might try to say, oh, I thought you're the spiritual one. Why do you have goals? Oh, I thought you were the spiritual one. Why? Because it's Aries new moon. Beep. That's why. And it's teaching me to be dynamic for myself, and that all zodiac signs can be higher vibration and woke, okay? So doesn't mean just because I have a particular personality expression doesn't mean that my energy isn't high vibe, okay? And you guys are learning that. Let's get some charms. It's going to be loud. For those who chose Luminaries, charm messages for those who chose luminaries here. Let's see. Big money, big money, big money. All right, you could be working with food. I know we have some foodies here. AM, morning. You could be having some early mornings. Aries rules dawn. So, yeah, sometimes these get dumped out and baby stuff gets mixed in. Let's see. We have R, we have O, we have roam, which is a card that is in here, like roaming around, like a lion. We have a lion roaming around your reading. We had the lion in your strength card. We have love. Okay. Yes, we have you grabbing hold of something and it was love. There's a love key here and there's love. So some of you are going to choose to focus more on love and you're going to be like, no, this is what I want. This is who I want. I want this key to this person's heart. I've been trying to talk to this person for a long time. This is what it is kind of vibe. But they are saying hold back a little bit. Hold back. It could be a lot on their mind. We have Gemini energy here. Also remember that people are indecisive. We have Gemini Cancer. So somebody who's on a Gemini Cancer cusp, but they could be very indecisive. We do have fertility here. We have a moonstone with Cancer, with children here, with the Fae around, and a karmic contract. So some of you could be having a child, especially if you have Libra Cancer in your zodiac signs, in your personal placements. You could be going and deciding to have a family at this time, okay? Or decision here. See, we keep having this throughout your reading where you're deciding, should I connect with you and do it your way and join in with a partner, or should I do it my way? Some of you, it might be that you have to decide, like, if you're going to speak up and tell your partner, like, I'm ready to get married, I'm ready to get engaged. You're feeling the Libra full moon coming already. So you're like, Aries new moon, let's figure out what we want as individuals, because I am ready to say, I want to have kids now. Like, I just feel it. It's just, and so by the time Libra full moon comes, you're going to be saying your side of the story. For some of you, you're going to be like, I don't want that. But I see engagement here. I see getting very serious about partnerships and things of this nature. For those of you traveling to another country, particularly Mexico, it's saying watch out for like legal stuff. Watch out for something with legalities. Watch out for the popo, y'all. I don't know what's going on, y'all. So behave if you're going abroad, if you're traveling, something with your different things. Some of you are like, woo, paradise, but maybe you're not following the local rules or paying attention to what you need to pay attention to. I see a lot of gifts. I see gifts everywhere. Some of you are Aries. So it could be that you're Aries and it's your birthday and you're getting a lot of celebration. But I also see things coming in for Capricorns, or it could be through career. So that's why they said to focus on career a lot. It could be that Capricorns are going to be very good clientele for you at this time. Yes. Now I want to pull a little bit more charm on this little creeper. There's someone creeping over here. Who is this? It's a Taurus. What is up with Taurus? There's a Taurus creeping. You guys are feeling your ear feel itchy. Something like this. This is a Taurus or a Taurus moon. It's like you feel the scent of them around. Some of you have something of theirs, and it's almost like it connects you with them. They're a very physical sign. If you this is creeper energy though. So if you have something that a Taurus gave you, a Taurus moon gave you, could be a Taurus ascendant, and you don't want that anymore. You don't want this person like trying to like tap into your life, figure something out. Some of you, they do know about like astral projecting and like magic or something, okay? Then this is like, get rid of that scent of this person. Like, get rid of this, whatever they gave you, something physical that they gave you, okay? For some of you, it could just be like something from an ex, but you're like, oh, it makes my self-esteem feel good if I still see this from them, but it's like a big energy drag for you. So get rid of whatever that was. You might be like this here is like this Chanel number 5. I'm not getting rid of this, like, because Taurus likes to have their physical stuff. They don't care how they got it. They just want to have it. But this is saying get rid of it, okay? Like, just sell that Birkin. I don't know. Buy you a house instead. Something. Trade it for something else. Something. Get rid of that energy of what somebody left you that you don't kick it with like that, okay? If you've been having blockages with siblings, I still see that happening for this group. I don't see that moving. There's a lot of energy for Scorpio. Some of you have a Scorpio who's like a super stalker, secret admirer, okay? I don't feel like they're going to make a move. They could have Scorpio Capricorn in their chart, or Scorpio placements with Earth. Could be Scorpio moon with a lot of Earth placements in their chart. I don't see them moving or changing. They could live by the water. They live by the water. Yeah, they're just kind of hanging around during spring and trying to probably see your social media or something like that. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye. All right, for those of you who chose Tambourine, let's go ahead and get your Aries new moon messages, any insight, advice, information that we have for new moon in Aries for you. New moon in Aries. New moon in Aries. Let's see, we have the Three of Cups coming out kind of as a challenge. Y'all don't be taking more to drink than you can handle, okay? Some of you are going to party hard during Aries season. Let's see, I found it. Okay, Three of Wands here was flipped over reverse. So you guys definitely can have the social scene kind of, there could be a lot kind of blowing up, twisting up, trying to figure itself out on the social scene with this Aries new moon for this group. There could definitely be third-party situations for this group here. There could be people that you're like, I don't want to hang out. Not her gasping at the right moment. This could be like, I don't want to hang out with these people. You could be having that. It's kind of like the sitcom though, but then you come back to your real friends and you're like, girl, homie, you don't know what just happened. Let me tell you how this date went, because it's a no. This kind of thing. We have Six of Pentacles reversed, and so you guys have to be careful here. Two of Pentacles reversed. Why are you guys like out on, literally it's like you go to a party, you run out of money. You know what your song is? Lizzo, Phone. Right? She's just saying, where the hell my phone? Where the hell my phone? And she's just talking about like, where's my friends at? Why are my feet sore? What's going on? Where's my phone at this party? And then all of a sudden it's like, wait, this is my song. You guys have party energy going on. Like, man, wait, where's my, did I order a cab? Is this my cab? Did I Uber? Oh wait, but that's my song. They're playing in there. Let's go. Right? But I'm hungry. Let's stop and get something to eat. You guys could be mad hungry. Could be all this. Taurus is taking over this reading. I keep trying to read Aries and Mars, and Taurus is like, by the way, Venus is in Taurus right now. So there is all this energy. Some of you are like, that's why I'm going to be a homebody, and I'm just going to listen and like vicariously to everybody else who has this going on. Like, look at, I told them they should have stayed home. Now look what happened. See them on social media. They ran out of gas. They forgot. I told them. Told them in the chat when they were live streaming. This kind of energy here. Yeah, it's a lot of friendship energy. King of Swords here. It could be Aquarius energy. You got air signs around you. You have air signs. Mars is in air. Mars is in Gemini, so that gives an energy of Gemini and air to this Aries new moon here. And this could be like, I don't know, it almost looks like maybe some of your friends start beefing, or like your cousin starts beefing with a friend, or there's just a lot of communication going on. If you're Cancer, I can see the water signs here are just like, what is going on at this party? What is going on in this situation? Like, we just ran to the convenience store. This is like that why did I leave the house kind of vibe here. What happened? Why did I leave the house? Why is this concert like this? We have a King of Pentacles again. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Those cards stayed together after all these shuffling. So you guys might go to the first reading, because they had a similar message here where it's better to focus on your own coin here. We can see something can happen where you end up not having as much money in your account that you thought you did. We have number 8 as well coming up. We talked about 8s being relevant in group 2. So some of you watched all the piles. But this is saying, yes, it's important. Don't spend all your money on everyone. Don't say, oh, I'm going to buy all the drinks, and then you can't like afford to. Some of you are laughing because you're like, Himi, I'm not going to leave my house. You're like, I already peeped this. I already have no coin. I could see how this would happen maybe if I did, but I don't. I'm just going to stay home. Something like that. I'm trying to pay my rent. There's this kind of vibe, okay? But yeah, it does look like there's some instigators around. There's some people who talk too much. There's some people who want to debate, who think they have the logical thing. There's just a lot going on with others. Some of you just going to stay at home and sleep and not go out, and that will help you like evade a lot of this, okay? Yeah, for those who are going out, it's saying people that you travel with might lead you to have like some lack, or they might even lead you to fall out of favor with people. So, you know, like if your friend, let's say they got drunk and then they start talking smack, and then people are like, man, we're out of here. Or they're like, y'all need to leave this establishment or something. So just, you know, just watch it if you're traveling with, it mostly looks like it could be some fire signs. Yeah, it could literally be Aries. This is an Aries card. But then we have a lot of Taurus here, and we have air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, and Taurus seem like they're the biggest culprits here. Looks like the water signs will be like passed out in the back seat or something if y'all are traveling. Let's see what else we have going on here. Aries, New Moon, because this is like a concert reverse. Some of you, it's just going to get canceled, or you're going to decide not to go out anywhere, something like that. Aries, New Moon messages. I do feel like if you're working with magic or something, though, the thing to take away here, if you're like, I'm not going to go out, I'm not having friends. Some people will comment, I don't have friends, Amy, or something like that. Like they're like all mad. So if you're solitary or you're not partying like that, this would say watch that you might overspend your money. This could be a lot of delivery drivers coming in, you're drinking, you're eating, and you're ordering stuff online, like concerts and things like this. And it's saying you could end up staying home, not going anywhere, but you spend money as if you just went on the road. Okay. And you didn't even leave the house. You didn't even go on the road. So 6 of Pentacles, they're saying you might not get your money in when you think you do. So we do have the King of Baby. Oh no. So cute. King of Pentacles says you will be good in the end, but Taurus can be a little bit slow moving. Venus is in Taurus. It's going to take its time. Earth signs, when they like help someone with money, they like to like give them a hard time. They like to like, make them feel uncomfortable, watch the person wiggle before they help out or something like that. So that could be going like that. The bus, you might have to take the bus. Okay, we have give, pause, revert, because y'all are like, where's the fast money? You're feeling Aries energy. Let's go. But money, personal finances is slowed down. TikTok, reverse. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Green like a zombie. Oh, entertainment, spending on entertainment and relationships. Okay. They're saying also watch your relationships that you're forming. Some of you, people might be entertaining to you, but you might not want those people in your life. It's like you don't want them in the living room, but they're entertaining on the big screen, or they're entertaining on social media kind of vibe. You might not want to have a closer relationship to them. So there's something like this going on. Yeah, do you want to make this work? Some of you might be trying really hard. Maybe that's why. It's like you're trying to go out and live this particular kind of life, and then you're like, this is not for me. It said if it's not revolutionary, you ain't woke. Okay, be careful, because there's users and takers. Make sure even if you're connecting online that these people have good motives and stuff. The green one, I don't know. It's probably it's not in here. Yeah, it's not here, baby. We have I can't rewind. Keep yourself promises on the brain. And since that day, you're all I think about. Yeah, I think you guys are the kind of person that once you like let someone into your mind state, you tend to think and overthink about them, and think like have them in your mind a lot. Yeah, so it's saying watch who you have on the brain, because for you guys it's kind of like once you get engaged in something, it's hard for you to kind of cut it off sometimes. So they're saying here, don't focus on the past too much with New Moon and Aries energy. Focus present mind. Keep your present mind in a way that is healthy. Try not to let people in who are entertaining, but they're not people who have any really any kind of personal motive towards you that is anything genuine or good. They just kind of are like clout builders or something like this. Like you've promised yourself to have good things. You've promised yourself to really focus on having your mental space in a really good, healthy place. You promised yourself to make a change in the world and to, stay in a very ascending kind of mindset, things of that nature. And you can make that work if you want to, okay? So let's go ahead and get some charms for you. They're going to be loud when we do the charms. All right. All right, so for those who chose the Tambourine, let's go ahead and get charms, New Moon and Aries messages for those who chose Tambourine. New Moon and Aries messages for those who chose the Tambourine. This is always highly significant for me when a ring sticks on my finger when I do the charms. This is the ring that is for water. I got it for representing like a water wave, like water protecting. It's the emoji. You see it on my channel all the time. So you did get a revolutionary card, so continue to protect the water and things like that. But we do have also emotions. You could have commitment with a water sign. We also have hemimorphite, which is a crystal that looks like a slice of like the ocean and sand here. So strong water energy. We have a Leo here, got moonstone. There's so many of these. We have food energy here with the macaroni. Let's see. It's from a sensory box. You guys could be very sensitive sonically. Maybe you're creating something, you're musicians, you do something vocally. There's a snowflake, which for me are blockages. Let me go ahead and clarify that. You guys just seem to have people that are on your team. You have people who really are ride and die for you, for real. You have people that you're socializing with who are spying on you and who are ghost watchers, and they're attracted to you. This would be someone who is assigned male at birth, okay? Because we see it here. Blocking your footsteps. Who's trying to block your footsteps? Not on this Aries new moon. Okay, we're gonna get that right. Let's see. I see y'all mixing in the kitchen though. I see someone's a chef. Who's a chef? y'all are so quiet. I know this channel, I created it on Halloween, so it's a Scorpio channel. So people don't like to show their likes and comments and stuff. And I'm pretty chill with that. But y'all, let me know when something hits, okay, in the comments, because I know someone on here is getting their chef game on because it keeps coming up lately all the time. Let's see. We got that going on. We have letter M. We have letter R. RM, Mr. We have love here. We have love bringing you really good results, especially through an Aquarius. There's an Aquarius with letter M. They could have R in their name as well, who really has a lot of love for you. They could want to message you. They might message you during this time. They could also have Leo in their chart. They might have a few fixed signs in their chart. This person has really good luck for you. They could have some Scorpio in their chart for you too. Aquarius, Scorpio combos. People with a lot of fixed signs, well, at least Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio combos in their chart seem to be very beneficial to you. They seem to bring a lot of love and support to you. They could be admirers of you. But we have this energy here of somebody trying to it's like they hope you don't walk tall. They hope that you don't have some kind of steps. The ring is on my finger again. The ring is on my finger again. The muses, the grace is here. Eat well. Do your, for those of you who work with altar work, have a muse. It could be like even here, like a seashell with water or something like that. If you're an artist, if you're connecting with your muses, do so. You might put out some food or something like this. But if you do altar work, definitely work with your muses, your creative guides, your creative deities. They're saying they're helping you in this thing. The other cheerleaders for you, they're helping you. Somebody is trying to cut you down from being supported. It could be like they don't like when you enter a room and people admire you and people are like, wow, this person is a phenomenal person. Look at their energy, look at their aura. I'm inspired by them. They don't want you to have fans and followers or just supporters and something like this. They don't want people to cheer you on when you get something right, something like that. So they're saying here, you can call them in and they will help you with that. Okay, because I don't know why they're trying so hard to be anti-fans over here. It's like their life mission. What do you do for a job? Oh, I try to be anti-fan to Tambourine group. Meanwhile, everyone else is trying to join into your songs. They could even try to say things in chat groups or something like this for some of you, okay? And try to impact so that people will turn away from supporting you. We have the letter I here. We also have the letter W here. Some of you could be getting wired some money. Some kind of money coming through here. I see that there's going to be some kind of authority that you get as well, and it's going to make things easier for you. So it's almost kind of like you level up into something, or you get some kind of clearance, or let's say it could be something like if you're on social media and then let's say YouTube, you get 1,000 subscribers, so now you can get things unlocked on your account, like you can get paid through YouTube or something. But we have some kind of notification that you got some you passed something. Some of you are testing. You're testing for your career or something. You're trying to test into a certain career path for a degree or something. So that looks like it's really, really good with Aries new moon. All right, I see you guys being very emotional. Some of you have to watch it because you could be a little bit childish with your emotions. You could really be looking for caretakers. You could also be eating your emotions. We see the food try to be everywhere here. You could be eating your emotions a bit much, so watch out for that, okay? Some of you have the energy, when we're looking at the energy of children, we do have that here throughout. It's not fully formed yet, so you guys might not feel like you're ready to have children, but we have the letter E. When I get a lot of E's, it can be that there's some clairaudient messages coming around, so you could have a child in spirit or a spirit baby who's trying to communicate. It could also be that a child wants their name to be letter E, or maybe you guys have nicknamed this child with the letter E as well, okay? Yeah, but they keep showing this. People trying to like grab on and stop what you're trying to work and cook with. Trolls. Like y'all just have some kind of trolls. And you've been getting a lot of messages here for communication from your spirit world about that. It says Leah as well. Leah. Someone could be Leah or it could be ale. Somebody who drinks a lot of ale. Okay, they're out here with all their IPAs and stuff. So keep that in mind. We have E and A. The thing is EA Sports, like they're going to compete, okay? But you're very, very loved by your deities. What your deities saying you saw them on TV? Or maybe you'll see something about your deity on TV real quick. Or you're wondering, whoa, like something, you saw something. You were like, oh, was that a sign from my goddess? And so there's some kind of love here. And they're acknowledging this. Some kind of interaction with the TV. It looks like old school TV. It doesn't necessarily look like it was like on social media. Because they're saying like TV. So you must have actually been looking like at a television. I don't know. All right. Anyways, I feel like we've been reading this for a hot minute now. I probably just did like 20 minutes on your charms. But you had a lot of them coming out. So this is what I'm seeing for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye.